Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 011, Arithmetic, Section 2.10, Problem 8. This is Section 2.10, Problem 8. It says put the fractions in order from smallest to largest. We have 1/2, 1/3, and 1/5. And you cannot just arrange them in terms of the denominators. You might say, well, they're in order now. They're really not. What you have to do is make them all have common denominators. Then you can put them in order. So a common denominator for 2, 3, and 5 might not be immediately obvious. So when I have a situation like this, what I want to do is pick the biggest denominators, 5. Ask yourself, can all the denominators divide into 5 evenly? The answer is no. So double it. Now I have 10. Can all these divide into 10 evenly? The answer is no. Triple it. Can each of these divide into 15 evenly? Not all of them. The 3 and the 5 go, but 2 won't go into 15 evenly. Quadruple it. The next 5 up is 20. Can they all divide into 20 evenly? No. Again, not all of them. The 3 doesn't go in evenly. Now the 2 goes in, but now the 3 doesn't. The next one up is 25. Will they all divide into 25 evenly? They will not. The next 5 up is 30. They'll all divide into 30 evenly. 2 goes into 30 evenly, right? 2 times 15. 3 goes into 30 evenly, 3 times 10. 5 goes into 30 evenly, 5 times 6. So 30 is my best choice for common denominator. So 1/2 is something over 30. 1/3 will be something over 30. 1/5 will be something over 30. Now, put in the appropriate numerators. So for the 1/2, 2 times something became 30. It would be 2 times 15. So the numerator would also be multiplied times 15. 1 times 15 is 15. So 15 over 30 is equivalent to 1/2. The next fraction, the 1/3, something times the 3 in the denominator became a 30. Well, 3 times 10 becomes 30. So the numerator is also times 10. 1 times 10 is 10. So 10 over 30 is the same as 1/3. And finally, the 1/5. What's the numerator for that? Well, 5 times something became 30, would be 5 times 6. So the numerator gets multiplied times that same value of 6. 1 times 6 is 6. So 6 over 30 is the same as 1/5. Now, written in this order, or not in this order, but written with this denominator, we can see the smallest one is the 6 over 30. That came from 1/5. So 1/5 is my smallest fraction. The 10 is next from the 1/3, so that was in the middle. It can stay in the middle. The biggest fraction is actually the 1/2 from the 15 over 30. So 1/2 will go in as the largest fraction. So in order from smallest to biggest, it would go 1/5, 1/3, and then 1/2.